Hello, fellow musicians. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about how Dave Filoni. Well, this article says that Dave Filoni basically confirmed this big crossover in Star Wars TV. So let's read this, shall we? Just as a reminder, like Marvel's various Netflix series combined to create a Defenders crossover series, its sister company, Lucasfilm, has similar plans for the sprawling Star Wars TV universe. Lucasfilm head honcho Kathleen Kennedy mentioned back in 2020, but in a new interview with The Wrap, the grand overseer of the TV universe, Dave Filoni essentially confirmed it's on the way, but not by not confirming it. "Quote unquote, I think what's the reality of there being a big event in this timeline period is very real. Is all I would say to that. Apologies for being glib, but we at IO9 know how to read between the lines of PR interview speak. And if Filoni is talking vaguely about the possibility of the crossover of The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba, Ahsoka, and perhaps the upcoming Skeleton Crew, heading to one unified story is confirmation enough for us. Even if Kathleen Kennedy hadn't already discussed it, the fact that Filoni has been weaving his Clone Wars and Rebels cartoons together with his two live-action series to tell one unified story may also have influenced our opinion. Certainly that he's building his Filoni first to something. Honestly, the entire interview feels somewhat disingenuous, since he states he sees the Star Wars universe, TV universe, as Mandalorian co-creator Jon Favreau, quote unquote, story, and I'm hoping to aid him through a George Lucas guided me in the Clone Wars. When the Mandalorian is following up the Mandalore saga scene in the Clone Wars and Rebels, while Ahsoka is a direct follow-up to Rebels, as a former Jedi searches for Thrawn and presumably Ezra Bridger, who disappeared on a space whale together in the cartoon's finale, being Rebels, yeah. Don't ask. Yeah, I would recommend you guys watching it besides asking, because it's better if you guys read it. Watch it. Filoni also said he doesn't try to bring the characters he created into various cartoons into live action, which I personally find unlikely, given that Saw Gerrera, Bo-Katan Kryze, Ahsoka Tano, and Cat Bane have all already made the jump, and Rebels of Bean Ren and Thrawn are, at minimum, coming to Ahsoka series. To be fair, even I agree with them about that part. About the whole, I'm skeptical too about Filoni not bringing his anime characters to live action. Maybe they should have said his version of Thrawn into live action, because technically Thrawn was a character in the books that was pulled to cartoon, who's now getting pulled to live action presumably. So if anything, Thrawn isn't technically Filoni's character in terms of creation. So at the very least, they should have said Filoni's version of Thrawn. I know I'm being technical, I'm sorry. It's worth noting that whatever plans for the big Star Wars TV crossover might be, Filoni thesis indicates that they survived the proposed Rangers of the New Republic, which imploded after Gina Carano famously imploded her career. Well, I would agree, but with the fact that she's been in a few films and stuff since then, and how like Lucasfilm, like it's okay with like one side of the political party being said, but has an issue when the other side of the political party is said. So like they have a double standard, and I'm in the camp where I feel like Gina Carano was unjustly fired, and so I don't think Mando season 3 or Mando or like assumingly Mando season 4 won't be the same without a Gina Carano. Even if they recasted Cara Dune, it won't be the same without Gina Carano. If I'm being totally honest. Anyways, whatever ends up happening, you can read the full interview here, or just as soon as we are that a big Star Wars crossover is still on the way. And so, that's it. I mean, even the people from Geeks and Gamers, the Fandom Menace, some other Star Wars YouTube content creators, some of them has been saying that they expect like an endgame type feel for the Mandoverse at some point. And to be honest, I kind of feel like that. So like a big Star Wars TV crossover, it's not a surprise that it's even thought about potentially at Lucasfilm. All I can say is I hope it's better. Than like the sequel trilogy. I hope they actually like whatever crossover this big crossover is gonna be. I hope it's good. I genuinely hope it's good. I'm speaking as a Star Wars fan. I genuinely hope it's a really good crossover. But with that said, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I'll talk to you fellow mutuals later. May the force be with us all.